Hello, and welcome to Arkadium's Daily Crossword Live. I am thrilled to be back to solve a crossword with you guys, play some Hurdle. I see Amy and Rhonda are here early. That's nice to see. Barbara's holding down the fort on Facebook, as usual. And WordNerd67, are you Shania? I keep forgetting with everyone's username changes across platforms. WordNerd, should I be calling you Shania, or am I getting that wrong? Lucky's here as well, and who else? Yes, it is Shania. What's up, Shania? Good to see you. By the way, I dressed for you, Shania, this weekend. You said something like, I think on one of my streams you said you should try wearing flannel, and then the very next day I wore a flannel shirt just for you, and you didn't show up. So you'll have to wait until the next time I do that. But it went over well, so thank you for the dressing suggestion. Hey, Blake, how you doing? And we got Jessica and Maria here. Okay, why don't we introduce today's puzzle? It's going to be from the Stan Newman's Hard line of crosswords at Arkadium.com, and so we shouldn't expect a walk in the park. It has a title. It's called Men of Letters. That's by Bruce Vensky. Men of Letters. And I see several people, Barbara and Amy, guessing one across. May keeps calling me Mr. Blake, and I'm like, sorry, that's my father. Yeah, I think if I first met you as Mr. Blake, I would probably do the same, but now I know you as Blake, so I'm sticking with that. And B. Browder is here on YouTube. I can see YouTube today. Toddly Man, how you all doing? People saying old for one across, antique. I think that is likely correct. Antique and old are pretty much synonyms. And 14 across, meadow call. Let's get into some packing and such in the middle of getting ready for a flight in a few days. Where are you going? Where are you headed? Hey, Sweet Pea, how you doing? Aloha back. And Heather's here. What's up? Yeah, Amy is kind of right here that there are at least two possible answers here. Moo and Ba. With old there, it almost looks like Old MacDonald up here. Meadow call. Also, sometimes there's a word, low, which I think is like the sound a cow makes, but either way, there are too many three-letter possibilities for a meadow call, so we're doing the down. Yeah, Rand voting Ba with an emoji to back it up, so. Debbie Groves is here on Facebook too. How are you? Oh, possibly going to Montreal. That'd be nice. I love Montreal. Catching up on chat, there's a lot going on. What do you call a monkey that flies? A hot air baboon. That is a groaner. That is a groaner, but I kind of love it. State one's disapproval. We got Minnie here answering via emoji as well. Toddly Man, yeah, saying object. D, yes, still no TikTok, D. We will have updates about that very soon. I'm hopeful that on May's stream tomorrow she'll be able to pinpoint a day, but TikTok is returning very soon. This is real. Some of you might have even seen us experimenting with it yesterday. I think May and I both went live for a little bit just to work out the kinks of a new system. So TikTok is a-coming, and I'm excited because I miss it. Delivery instruction with a question mark. They tried crossbreeding cheetahs and crab, but it went sideways really fast. That's a good one. Where are you guys getting these groaners, and where have they been all my other streams? I want everyone to come prepared with their best groaners, their best dad jokes. It just says, what's with the neon green shirt today, Jack? That's what I'm talking about. So you guys can see color after all. I was doubting it. Ba, I guess. We have the B now, so ba like this for what a sheep says in a meadow. Does that help, though, with delivery instructions? Kind of a hard, vague clue. We might need louder. Lading, I'm not sure I understand. Oh, lading, like, is when you load up a ship to deliver? I don't know. Maybe it's time to move on to 3 down. Just not sure. Labors. Yeah, Katie, so my shirt is hurting your eyes. It's too bright. I was pretty convinced you guys were going to accuse me of this being gray today, because this is like the color of that sweater I wore that time that you guys were all insisting was gray. It's pretty much the same color. Hey, Jilly. How you doing? Oh, Minnie's got one. What do you call a man with a leaf in his pocket? Russell. Okay, we brought the mood today, huh? Touches lightly. Pam and Minnie and Rhonda are all saying dabs at. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Maybe we should check this J. Possibly a themer, I'm not sure. Peter Pan creator. Okay. Ooh, I've definitely encountered this before, but I'm not sure I can pull it out. I'm hoping someone does. Blake says that's a dull olive green at best. At best. Oh my god. That is that was a brutal thing to say. I swear it's not a dull color in real life. It really isn't. Okay, AJ and Lucky and Minnie all seem to know this. And Jilly. Okay, good for you. JM Barry. That does look familiar. Sweet Pea knows it too. JM Barry for Peter Pan creator. JM are my initials. Oh, and it does work with what people are saying at 2 down, which is very clever. Lamaze. Yeah, AJ, other people are guessing Lamaze for. Oh, Todd Lyman is on Facebook, also getting JM Barry. These are like birth giving classes that you can take. And so delivery as in delivering a baby. That is the wordplay today. Random trivia. A child's hospital in the UK owns the copyright for Peter Pan. Wow. That wouldn't have guessed that. Barbara says, I turned my brightness up and your shirt still looks gray to me. And she even puts a gray heart to accompany it, just to show me how gray I look. Oh man. Ooh, who's that? Debbie Groves and Jillian Pamel saying easels stands for studios. Yeah, this looks okay. AE is a little strange, but not impossible. Although 23, this could only be one thing. An autocrat. It does look gray, says Sweet Pea. Yeah, I think I've learned that my setup, either my camera, I have a light too, that it must wash out any color I wear. Except for that one color, apparently, that looked like the sun. I burned it right after that stream, that bright orange shirt. I burned it. And the flames looked gray next to the shirt. Yeah, but Browder is saying a czar. Yeah, czar for an autocrat. And then why don't we just polish off 28 across and then move up here. Dynamic prefix looks solid. And Wyoming's blank range. I know this one for sure. I've been there. It looks like that weird clay you use to stick posters in your to your wall on a door. I wish I didn't know exactly what you were talking about, but I think you just nailed this color. Now I have to burn another shirt. I'm gonna run out of shirts, guys. Yeah, aerodynamic. Aero is a prefix for dynamic. And then Jilly and Jessica and Larry and Clark all know the Teton Range, the Grand Teton Mountains in Wyoming. Excellent. Onward we go. Shift neighbor. Shift neighbor. I'm picturing a keyboard. Oh yes, I think I get what this is. What's happening here? Yeah, Mr. Blake does. Rhonda and Rand. Pam saying Carl, but I'm guessing that was an autocorrect. Yeah, Control, Minius Mini. It's looking like. Yeah, that's true on my keyboard. Shift and Control are buttons that are next to each other. I don't use keyboards enough to know this. How do you get away in the modern day without using keyboards, Amy? Ritzy is here on YouTube saying Control, yeah. Except I guess we have to abbreviate it for the keyboard's sake. Todd and B. Browder and Clark all getting it. Minnie says it's really helpful if you're watching on a computer. Yes, very true. You can always look down. There's a cheat sheet right here. Arkadium says, Amy, are you handwriting your Twitch comments? Yeah, I must know. What do you mean you don't use a keyboard? You're using one right now. Word in French restaurant names. Nice. Because like your French food. Ria and Jessica and Todd all saying, Shay? Is that how you'd say it? That's how I'd say it. Julie says I use Control-Alt-Delete quite a bit. Hi, NSSR. How you doing? And Tonrap is here, too. What's up, everybody? Small character of Oz. Oh, this is a cute clue. I like this. It's made easier by the fact that we looked at 4 across first. I think this would have been tough without that. Yeah, AJ and Sweet Pea saying Z, and Rhonda and Blake. Literally, the character in the word Oz, the Z is small. That it's not like a bit part. It is a small character. I like it. Adana says I use Control-C and Control-V a million times a day. Yeah, me too. Yeah, those shortcuts power the modern economy. Yeah, Vedard is too busy celebrating his birthday to hang out with us. Yale Bowl Rooter. Good. This is a mainstay of crosswords. You got to know that Yaleys are nicknamed Eli's. I think Elias Yale founded the university. I believe I confirmed that one time. We have piece of gossip, crossing, strident. Okay. Kind of hard to see the top with the YouTube overlay. I don't know how much I can do about that. I'm sorry. I wish I could. Kenya is saying harsh. Yeah, strident is harsh. Looks correct. And then a piece of gossip was a tail. Okay, so we survived the opening corner. Not too difficult. A little trickery here and there. But 35 is definitely a themer. Not exactly sure what we're doing here. Yeah, that's true. Arkadium's suggesting we just finish the top ASAP. So I'm down for that plan. Let's just move up from here. Finish the top, and then we don't have to stress about it anymore. Gardener at times. I have no guesses for this. Although Shania is saying handy. Larry's saying harsh, which I'm guessing is for the old one. There's something I don't like about handy as an answer here. Somehow the part of speech doesn't feel right. It just says hoser. That would be, yeah, like handyman. Okay, I would rather do a down than sitting near Santa Barbara. That also doesn't feel like enough. Lucky likes hoser. Ritzy wants Homer. Okay, we're definitely going to field. Let's try 21 down, maybe? Big Boss? Oh, Todd on Facebook is suggesting the theme. People with initials in their names as the theme, men of letters. Oh, that really could be it. It's a good point. The title of today's puzzle is Men of Letters. And 17 across, we have J.M. Barry, where his first name is J.M. Those are like letters. So maybe it is quite literally. Maybe we'll have to get to 35 across before we confirm this. Big Boss. NSSR is saying Don. Miranda's saying CEO. Suddenly, we've kind of screeched to a halt here. I'm not sure. Too many possibilities. D wants CEO also. I'm just kind of looking at all the clues in this section so we can start to get some traction. Former American Idol judge, familiarly. Jessica is saying Ojai is near Santa Barbara. Sounds all right. It's 4 letters. It's near Santa Barbara. That should be sufficient. Ooh, and J-Lo. Nice. Former American Idol judge familiar. Did J-Lo really judge American Idol? I don't remember that. Apparently Shania and Julie do. And then that works with CEO. Okay, now this is the traction I was looking for. And I guess it was hoser all along. Wow, Gardner at times. Yeah, one who uses a hose, a hoser. Huh. It's funny, I thought that hoser was Canadian slang. Isn't hoser an insult in Canada? Does anyone know about this? And AJ remembers J-Lo on American Idol. I don't know why I don't at all. I never watched like full seasons of American Idol, but except for like the first couple. But I see clips. Oil holder. Season 11 with Randy Jackson and Steven Tyler. Interesting. So what's happening? Oil holder is a can. Okay, that looks good. That's what Jerry G is telling me. And D. Miller and Larry. Solid. Okay, we promised we would do this upper section as quickly as possible. So here we go. Operetta composer. Oh, yeah. This is going to be hard. My guess is this is someone specific. And unless Rhonda knows it, I think we should move on. So, Still Ear is here, saying car for an oil holder. That's true. It actually could be car. You do put oil in a car. Okay, maybe it's time for this one then. A lot of people, yeah, saying no clue for 8 down. AJ has a guess, which looks like a name, but AJ is now coming in with the first name because he knows that that persuades me. When you add a first name, then it makes me think you're not just guessing a name. Franz Lehar. Apologies to Franz for my butchering of its pronunciation, but I'll go with AJ's guess for now and see. What does the cross say? As surprised blue bonnet flower. Good question. Let's check it. Rhonda's happy with AJ. Tonrap says, have we given up on TikTok? Very much no, Tonrap. We are coming back to TikTok imminently. I don't have a concrete date for you yet. As soon as tomorrow, I might have a concrete date for you. So stay tuned for that. And keep looking for us on TikTok. We are definitely going back there. We ran tests yesterday that seemed positive. Obstructive pileup. What is this? Oh, oxen for farm team. Yes, Still Ear saying oxen. That looks good. Yes, oxen. Logjam. Nice. Obstructive pileup. A logjam. Good word. Hey, Pashi. It's all right. You're just in time. Arthur Sullivan wrote Pirates of Penzance. Why are we talking about that? Am I behind on something? Probably. Raven's here. Certain square dancer. Yeah, Raven and Rand are saying gal. It's kind of what you would call the... Yeah. Debbie Groves likes it. I'm pretty happy with that. Track bet. Ooh. Yeah. I know this one more from crosswords than I do betting. Does anyone bet at the racetrack? This is a real thing. Someone's going to know it. Yeah, Rhea seems to know it, and Pashi and Rhonda. I don't remember exactly what it means. Debbie Groves, yeah, everyone seems to know about exacta. Sure there's a different way of pronouncing that, but Blake is like, I don't gamble. It's probably smart. Amy says, this corner has me beat. It is tough. Logjam with exacta and Lehar. Not the easiest corner we've encountered. What did Jay Retail chain founder. Ah, okay. Aha, Blake, Mr. Blake. You might be onto something. 11 down looks weird, Raven. Maybe not. Maybe it looks just weird enough. Yeah, Shania, everyone seems to know J.C. Penney. Not just J names. I'm assuming we have to put an E here. I don't remember how to spell J.C. Penney, but it's the only way to make it fit. So I'm gonna bank on that being the spelling. Yeah, J.C. Penney and J.M. Barrie, men of letters. So far they're all J names. I don't know if that will continue or if that's a coincidence. But I think Blake's theory that we are getting men with 2 initials for their first name is our theme today. I was not expecting a themer at 11 down. It's kind of a rare slot for it. The founder of Macy's was on the Titanic? Wow. Facilitated. Yeah, helped. Looks perfect. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. We got the theme. We're unstoppable now. AJ saying J.W. Marriott. Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio founded Macy's? I didn't know that. Blake says, fun fact, J was the last letter added to the English alphabet. Today's vibes in today's stream are weird, guys. I'm just gonna come out and say it. First, all the dad jokes, and then all these amazing facts. We meet every day. How are you holding on to all your amazing facts today? Oh my god. All right. Eroded. I see D and Larry saying 8 away. It's very, very plausible. Now we're making Titanic jokes. A German article. It just says we say amazing facts every day, Jack. Are you just noticing? I don't know. You do say amazing facts every day. That is true. I learn a lot from you guys. But it seems like today we've kind of kicked it up a notch. Raven says the background is so gray that it almost makes the t-shirt look green. The t-shirt is green. I swear the t-shirt is green. Who speaks German? Not surprised, Blue Bonnet. Oh, Larry, good fix. Yeah, Larry here to save the day. Ein is a German article. It means one or I think. So it's not 8 away, it's 8 into. Good little fix, Larry. Senseless folly. Yeah, D had that fixed too. Well done. So oh. Yeah, Raven and Pam and Rhea and Rhonda. I must be colorblind because your shirt looks gray. I swear it's my tech that makes my stuff all look washed out. Madness. That's what today's stream feels like. We must stop the madness. Todd Lyman getting that one. Ben Stiller's mom. Wow. There's only one name I see that fits. I don't think I would have been able to pull this out. A lot of proper nouns in today's puzzle, partly because of the theme. I guess Anne. His dad is famous. Jerry Stiller. And Mira, I'm told. Debbie Grove's new Anne. Okay. So top is finished as promised. And hopefully everyone can see. Lucky asking, what's our hurdle word today? Good question. We hadn't discussed that. Wow, there are very few 5-letter answers. Maybe 49 across? Should we do that? 49 across, followed by 43 across? Yeah. Blake and Amy are happy with that. Let's do it. Jerry G says aide seems good. Yeah, right-hand person, your aide. I'm happy with that. Diner freebies. Yeah, and Mira. Diner freebies atop cowboy competitions. Okay. Another corner wrapped up with mints to go and rodeos. So 35 across must be a themer. Or a revealer, I guess, but still thematic in some way. So I am ready to check it. Bright Day author. So it is going to be a person, and I posit that his first name is going to be two initials. Unfortunately, I don't know this one, but we have a lot of smarties in chat, so someone will probably know it. Pashi says no idea. Uh-oh. Amy doesn't know it. Come on. Shania has something that seems plausible. AJ saying the same thing, which gives me more confidence. Jilly too. Okay, people seem to know this person. Knew I could count on you guys. JB Priestley? Nice. Sweet Pea knew that. JB Priestley. Yeah, so it is all J's. Specifically guys who go by J something and then a last name. There are apparently a lot of them. I'm expecting two more. Oh, yeah, one is going to go right here. Look at this. 35 down is going to be another J name, and then probably 58 across, too, for symmetry with J and Barry. So I think we have two more. Jason Priestley, that's what I was thinking too, Arkadium. It's probably not the same person, but you never know. Pester like a pup. Pester like a pup. Yeah, Rhonda and Pashi and Amy all saying nip at. I guess a little, yeah, Larry and Lucky saying the same thing. Happy enough with that answer. $200 Monopoly purchases, abbreviation. Okay. I'm sure everybody in chat has played Monopoly at some point in their life. And if you haven't suppressed the traumatic memories, then maybe you'll be able to pull out this answer. Yeah, I think I agree with Jessica and Larry here. Pasha's saying APR. I think AJ and yeah, B Browder and Todd are right. Railroads. Railroads are a big thing in Monopoly. Ooh, Tonrap guessing JP Morgan. That's a perfect one. That should go somewhere. That's got to be right. Adam says, bro, I love your streams. Keep going. Never give up. Well, thank you, Adam. Thank you for the encouragement. Glad to have you here. B. Browder says, I've played it, but I don't think anyone ever finishes it. Yeah, I mean, you can't finish it when everyone's crying. That sort of gets in the way of the game. Yeah, the J-Fact is holding up. It's got to be. So what do we have here? Oh, a Latin hymn. People probably know this. Yeah, it is an E here. I mostly recognize this from crosswords. However, one time I did look this up, and you will recognize the music if you look this up. You've heard it before. It's one of those. Ignore the alarm. I'm going to look at this one, and then I kind of want to go to this section, particularly 35 down, see what the clue is, and if we know this person. Ignore the alarm. Oh, yeah, now we're speaking my language. Sleep in. That is my signature move. Okay, Tonrap is eager to see 35 down. U.S. Steel co-founder. Sounds plausible that you're right, but I'm not 100% on it. Do you guys know this? Tonrap, did JP Morgan Co-found U.S. Steel is very believable, isn't it? Yeah, Blake is also. So maybe we put in J.P. Morgan. Rhonda doesn't know. AJ wants J.P. Morgan. It fits. It fits so well with the theme. It's probably right. And it just seems like the kind of thing that JP would have been up to. It is amazing how many of these there are. How common J is like such an uncommon letter and yet such a very common name starter. I wonder how that happened. And J Lo is making a surprise appearance here too. I don't know what to make of that. He did. Be Browder confirming he did. Partnered with Andrew Carnegie. Okay, perfect. Well in con. I'm seeing bien, but I would have thought that that was Spanish, and we should be speaking French right now. Am I wrong? Lucky says, "Is J Lo a theme or is it all men?" Yeah, I think technically she shouldn't count as a themer. The title is Men of Letters, so it is specifically talking men. But more importantly, J Lo doesn't really breaks the mold of like a two initial name. So I think it's kind of a weird coincidence that she's there. Is it bien? Everyone wants bien, so I'm putting it in. Photo tints. Bueno is Spanish. Bueno is good, not well. Bien is well. I think. Photo tints. Nice. Yeah, people know their Instagram filters. I think well before Instagram, there was real sepia tints. Arcadium says, I would prefer an entirely JLo themed puzzle. Now we're talking. Yeah. Can we make Jenny from the Block work as a revealer somehow? Network director. Give me Rhonda giving me quick shrugs. Oh, say bien, says Todd. Now that you say it, it does look right. Surprise Blue Bonnet says this is a tough one. Yeah, it is tough. I agree. In general, the Stan Newman hard crosswords are hard, but I think this one might be particularly hard because there's so many proper nouns. And it's the kind of thing you either know it or you don't. And even outside of the theme, like this is a proper noun. J Lo, obviously. There was another one who I didn't know. Oh yeah, there's Ann Stiller. No, there was even one more proper noun in here. So I think that's part of what's making this difficult. Plus, it's hard to fill a crossword cleanly with all these J's. So it makes for slightly. Kurt is saying Sydney Lumet is the network director. That sounds familiar to me, so I'm happy to put that in. Curling gadget. Curling gadget. Rhonda says AJ's on fire. He probably has it. So are we talking curling like the sport? Isn't that on TV right now? Oh no, we're talking curling your hair with a curling iron. Ah, yes, curling iron. Good. That's better. Tonrup says I'm mad as hell. Why are you mad as hell? What happened? Yeah, I was thinking winter curling too, Amy. But no, hair curling. Shania says I have too many burn scars from them. Oh no. Rand says, where's Scav? Scav is a TikTok loyalist, I've learned. And so I think he's not going to join us again until we return to the talk. Remove in a way. Wait. Remove in a way? Is this a typo? Remove. This looks weird. Slip off. That's what Rand is telling me. It seems I see no reason to doubt it. Course figure. Course figure. Yeah, Blake, that seemed like a legitimate typo, didn't it? Nice. Yeah, Kellyanne has something here. This I think this clue would have been hard if we didn't have all these letters in place, because course and figure both have so many meanings. Shania says, I deleted my TikTok after the new ownership took place and removed all my accounts. No, Shania, we need you back on TikTok when we're back on TikTok. All right, home to about 4 billion. Wow. Big number. Yeah, Pam and Jerry G. Bieber says Europe, but I think we have to go bigger than that to get to 4 billion. Eurasia is looking good. Yeah, DWD Ride. How do I say your username? Former Sunday morning host. All right, some fans of Twitch. It's nice to hear. Former Sunday morning host. Man, another name that I don't know. AJ says there are so few of us here compared to TikTok, though. That's my feeling, is that TikTok, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but it seems to be where most of our audience is. It seems to be where we have the most reach. And that adds a nice vibe when everyone is chatting and riffing off of each other. Not that I like these intimate streams too, but it's hard to give up on TikTok when that's where the people seem to be. Charles Osgood is what Todd is telling me. Okay. Thank you. Spouse to be. Spouse to be. What did we decide was our hurdler? Oh yeah, 49. So we have an N in the center of our hurdle opener. Not so bad. Yeah, fiance is looking perfect here. Spouse to be, an engaged person. Great Lakes Province. Okay. So I suspect we're talking Canada here. And the province that borders the US at the Great Lakes. Shania says fiance and Beyonce go hand in hand. It's really true. Yeah, Ontario. Ontario, where all the hosers are. Heather and N. Clark and Jessica get in Ontario. And Mo. How you doing, Mo? It's south of West Palm. Okay. Another geography clue. West Palm is in Florida. Angela's here. I prefer TikTok because I can interact with others who are watching. Yeah, I like that too, Angela. Feel ya. Hosers for hurdle. I wish, Kurt. Boca does sound right. South of West Palm. Boca Raton. Although Larry's saying Coco and NSR is saying Coco. I'm not sure. It's hard to type and eat sushi at the same time, says Raven. Chinese gambling game. Okay. I don't think I know this either. This is a tough puzzle. Quite a tough puzzle. Ron attempted to put an N at the end here. AJ says he's heard of it, and AJ is on fire today, so Fantan. Anyone play at this Chinese gambling game? Tonrap is giving me a bunch of question marks and Chili is shrugging. Oh man, now Raven is making me jealous. I want some sushi. Add a lane too. Add a lane too. Okay, cool. Tonrap has seen Fantan in movies. AJ and B Browder are saying widen. Yeah, I guess you widen and Jessica and Larry widen a highway or something by adding a lane to it. Line of work informally. Arkadium says, have you seen the sushi push-up pops, Jack? I have. I have not had one. I'm not sure how I feel about them, to be frank. I think I like my sushi the old-fashioned way. Chris says, I like the gray shirt, Jack. It looks nice. You know what? If I wear gray, I'm accused of wearing gray. If I wear green, I'm accused of wearing gray. And if I wear orange, chat just loses their minds. So I don't know what to do. You can't win anymore. Biz. Yeah, biz looks right. Yeah, your line of work is what business you're in. Virtuoso. Brings out the gray in his eyes. Yeah, exactly. Julie says, if you come in here with an orange shirt on, we're going to get a wellness check on you. Well, that's exactly what happened, Julie. I don't know if you were here for that, but I wore an orange shirt and it didn't go well. Yeah, maybe patterns is what I need. Larry's saying whiz. Okay, that's good. Yeah, a virtuoso is a whiz. I'm happy with that. Pterodactyl features. Nice. That is under collect from a casino. Okay. And it's going to reveal cabaret number. Cabaret number. Sweet. Dress as the Grinch. I should come in full costume. What's AJ's idea? Oh, ship me fun festive shirts to wear on stream. That would be fun. Song looks good. Yeah, cabaret number is a song, and I especially like it. Oops, not like that. Because collect from a casino looks like win, and pterodactyls definitely have wings. Perfect. Versifier? Versifier? Oh, wings. Yeah, I totally forgot. This is our hurdle opener. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. We can live with this. Pashi's saying poem, and Rand and Lucky are saying poet. Rhonda's saying poem, and Amy's saying poet. I think a versifier is a poet, one who writes verses. So that is what I'm going with. Blake says we started with much, much worse than wings. Yeah, why would that have been, Blake? Why would we ever started with worse than wings? Do you have any idea why that might have happened? Sheds feathers. Sheds feathers crossing too schmaltzy. Yeah, Blake, if you'd probably want to start hurdle with schmaltzy if it would fit. And I'm eager to just look at 58 across to see if we know this last person. Molts. Yeah, to shed feathers is to molt. Good stuff. AJ and Amy saying sappy. Yeah, D got malts. Nice. For too schmaltzy. I think that is right. Too schmaltzy is sappy, yeah. Blake is in favor of looking at the last themer in the clear with no letters in place. Let's try it. Co-creator of Lost. Ah, this person I know for sure. And he fits the template, importantly. Jilly says, Jack, you need to wear your orange shirt again, please. I missed the debut last time. Well, I'd have to resurrect it from the ashes. I was a huge fan of Lost when I was in high school, and it kind of let me down. I was one of those. Rhonda and Kurt. Yeah, people seem to know. It's also a really good ending for the theme because they've all started with J and then JJ. It's like, why not? JJ Abrams. I think D is knitting him a purple sweater, yes. I'll DM D my address. Reagan says this is a fun crossword. My husband's name is JJ. That's cool. She told me got a shout out today. Would love to see Jack in purple. Hook target, maybe. Hook target. Jaw. Is this talking about fishing? Kind of a rough clue. Yeah, NSR says they twisted Lost a lot to the point that no ending can be done, or hard at least. I agree. They overpromised that, like, they couldn't write themselves out of it at a certain point. Rainbow sequence for Jack. My middle name, it does not start with a J. I'm not a JJ, but I am a JM. Oh, hook like a punch. Oh, jaw, that kind of hook. Okay, that's better than fishing. Thank you for the explanation. Yeah, Joe Biden ran with Barack Obama. That looks correct. By the way, who knew all 5 people in this? J.M. Barrie, J.C. Penney, J.B. Priestley, J.P. Morgan, and J.J. Abrams. Anyone go 5 for 5 on their knowledge? I think J.B. Priestley is the person I knew the least. And then I've heard of J.M. Barrie, but I wouldn't have been able to produce it. I definitely know J.P. Morgan, J.C. Penney, and J.J. Abrams. Sweet Pea also just knew 3. Raven didn't know. Reaches over. What is this? Snags. Yeah, B. Browder didn't know Priestley. Shania says, Jack, you should dress like Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. That was my favorite movie as a child. I used to watch it over and over and over again. But Oogie Boogie gave me nightmares. Blake's is 4 out of 5, didn't know Priestley, yeah. Spans looks good for Reaches Over. Lucky also. Has anyone claimed 5 for 5 yet? And it starts 2 for 5. No one has claimed 5 for 5. Cardinal Point. Cardinal Point. Yeah, Raven and Pam and Lucky and Rhonda and AJ are all saying West. Top Shelf crosses Sarcastic Sure. Sarcastic Sure. Yeah, I think this is like, I bet. Yeah, sure, I bet you do. Like, oh, you knew J.B. Priestley? I bet. Top Shelf A1. Smithereens. This is a word we should all be using more. Is there a funner word to say in the language than smithereens? We got one section left. And I think we're going to get some confetti today, even with all of the proper nouns. AJ and Jerry and B. Browder are saying pieces. And start getting that too. Nice work. Gobbledygook, that is a fun word too, Blake. Good contender. We can put it on the list. Shania says 10 days till my birthday. All right, well, you better start cooking up your hurdle opener. You get one shot. It's a Friday, too, and we got a Friday the 13th. Oh, no. Thingamajig. That's a good one, too. What is fandabadozy? I don't know that word. I hope I didn't just say something bad. From the U.S. I guess this is American? That's what Pashi's saying. Shai says, oh, I have a list on my phone of 5-letter words. Do you really? Just waiting for your birthday for hurdle? Are you going to pull up Blake and give us like the worst hurdle opener, or are you in favor of winning? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Discombobulated is good. And NSR says, how is American becoming a mayor? That's a fair question. I think technically US is an abbreviation, so when you have an abbreviation in the clue, it's valid to it's kind of a hint that you should abbreviate the answer to. Ski Racer Street. This person was in a recent puzzle. You guys seem to know. Is it pronounced peekaboo? I think it might be. Yet another proper noun. Yeah, it is a lot. Osgood. This was a harder than average puzzle for sure. Aisha is here. How you doing? Organic chemistry student often. Nice. Ron says pre-chem, but I don't think it's going to be pre-chem, partly because chemistry is already in the clue, and partly because chem doesn't fit. But pre-med looks nice. Yeah, if you're pre-med, you take organic chemistry for sure. And Pasha wants sepia for hurdle. Well, we already signed our rights away. We're gamblers now, Pashi. We don't pick our own hurdle openers. We let the crossword gods decide. And today they chose wings. May we fly. Meyer. Hard clue for Meyer. Am I wrong? Soft spot. I guess it's like soft underfoot. Pasha says it's in the puzzle. I know. You're right. Okay, it's in the puzzle. But we've been doing this thing where we designate, before when the grid is still blank, we designate a 5-letter word late in the puzzle that's going to be our hurdler, no matter what it ends up being. Okie dokie is pretty fun to say. It's true. There are a lot of good words. Flabbergasted? Flabbergasted is excellent. A small stinger is a B. And what's this? Unmatched. Crossing. Approved of. I'm already getting the drum roll. I think we can do this. Although I don't actually see anyone guessing these last couple. So you guys just are confident we can do this last one. Okay, Sweet Pea is just giving me the single letter. Yeah, I guess an unmatched sock is like an odd sock. And then yes for approved of. I'm putting in the D, and hopefully we get some confetti. Excellent. Well done. The crossword in the bag. A lot of men of letters. J.M. Barry, J.C. Penney, J.B. Priestley, J.P. Morgan, and J.J. Abrams. Shout out to J.J., whose partner is watching us today. I'm switching to hurdle, and we're opening with wings today. So I feel pretty good about that opener. Pretty good. Okay, just resize this a little bit. No, that's too much. That looks good. And wings. Wings we go. Let's see how... Okay, picking up a G. You can't hate that. Triskaidekaphobia. That's a nice one, too. So, yeah, and J-Lo. Sorry, I forgot J-Lo in my little puzzle recap. Gouda. I actually really like Gouda as a guess. It guesses a lot of... I learned smithereens from Tintin comics. I still love smithereens. I know we've listed a lot of good words. Flabbergasted is very good. Rhonda says Gouda is excellent, yes. Oh, what? How is this not in the dictionary? What? I'm writing to Mr. Hurdle. This will not stand. I'm so offended by this. Gourd? I guess we'll do gourd. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jello is allowed and not Gouda? I totally agree. Oh, gourd was successful. Although Gouda might have been even more successful. Who knows? Okay, Shania's making threats now. Shania leading with violence. It's not a Gouda word. Godly. Yeah, I guess it's a proper noun. It is a place, I think, where the cheese comes from, but still. I mean, Jello is a brand name and it's valid. Do we like godly? I do. Yeah, there's also goody. But this will give us information. We might as well check the L too. Nice, godly. All right, Wings got it for us in three stabs. You can't hate that. Wings did its service, and we can move on from it. I am offended by this Gouda business, though. What's it going to be here? An A-E situation? Yeah, Raven just going right for crate, which we should probably do something like that. Let's do it. Crate never fails. See, told you. Huge success. We still need another vowel somehow, but there are actually several options. Imbue, says Shania. Ooh, getting fancy right away, huh? Imbue. AJ says imbue would be so clever. All right, let's do it. We're clever folks. Imbue. Let's try it. What? How did you, Shania, just pull that out of nowhere? How did you get imbue? That was wild. Everyone is shocked. Shania. Shania, you should play the lottery today. And by that I mean Fantan. That was wild. I literally was reading a book with this word in it, so Shania. Holy cow. It can't be spine, Jerry, because we know it doesn't end in an E. Stein, on the other hand. It's a pretty tempting guess. Like this. Yeah, Pashi wants it too. Stein. Skeen is a nice word, but T's are more common than K's, so I'm partial to Stein. Mo is pretty wowed by Shania's pull. Ooh, okay. Didn't quite do it. What's happening here? Not sure. Sepia, yeah. We really could have done sepia. Actually, oh no, we can't anymore because this I doesn't work. Niece, that's a nice idea. No, it can't be niece. It doesn't end in an E. It can't be niece. 8 is smart. Tonrap is saying 8. Wait, did it work? E-I-G-H-T. Oh, I do like 8. Or nay, says Joey. Nay is also good. Hold on. Can we do nay? And then it'll give us information about 8 too, because of all this GH business. There's nothing wrong with this, right? Oh, 8 doesn't have an N, of course. Thank you. No N in 8. Apologies. So nay is good. We'll go with Joey's vote. Wow. I actually was expecting this to work, but we're getting closer. Ooh, ing. Ing. I see. It can't be being, though, AJ, because there's no B. I thought so, too. Yeah, it's like eking, I think. AJ, that's where my mind went, too. Eking. I'm not going to hit enter, but I just want to put it in. Like eking out a living. Eyeing is good, too, Sweet Pea. It very well could be eyeing as well, with a Y. No, be Browder. It can't be. There's no B. What do we think of eking? And it can't be dying or sting because we need an E somewhere. That's the point. We need an E. And in fact, the E has to go. I guess it doesn't literally have to go first. All right, I'm going to try eking. And I sort of feel like it's going to end up being eyeing. No, it was eking. Yes, well done. Hard word. Okay, round 4 out of 5. Let's keep up this momentum. I want to make it to the last round. Raven is shocked that eking panned out. That Ton Rabbit too. Oh man. Let's keep this up. There's no stopping us now. Stare. Yeah. And Blake, of all people, guessing stare. You know Blake is getting serious when he suggests something real. Stare. Yeah. That's what we want. That is what we want. Yes. The S looks a little more likely to be between the A and the S than in the second position. Something like chase or phase, both nice. Blase, says Rhonda. Ooh. Okay, so we have some options. Chase, blase, or phase. So why don't we try a base? That's a good point. It is a good point. Okay. Let's do chase, because it was... Let's do chase. I'm all about a base. Oh, Sweet Pea pointing out something very important, which is that it could be something like lease. There's no reason the second letter couldn't be an E. Let's do chase. It'll be informative, I think. Like, we need to know if there's an H in here or not. Oh, and it was chase. Wow. We didn't even have to work that one out. We're on fire today. Let's do this. I want a lot of color in this last board. If you are new to Hurdle, we only get 2 of our own guesses in this last round. So this is often difficult. Although we have 1, 2, 3, 4 letters. 5. Oh, this is just an anagram. We know every letter. I-A-M-N-D. We can do this. Yeah, we're banging through this hurdle, says Pashi. Admin? Admin. That's what everyone is saying. Okay, I think we're doing it. Oh, yes. Well done. Excellent. We crushed. I don't fully understand the scoring because sometimes it's 10,000 and sometimes we get a little extra. But I felt like we earned a little extra today. Excellent work, everybody. I always have fun playing these games with you. We'll be back tomorrow. May will be streaming at noon Eastern time. We stream every single day at noon Eastern time. And yeah, tune in tomorrow especially because I think May might have dates for you about when we're going to be back on TikTok, which is hopefully very soon. So what else do I want to say to you? I guess just enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and thanks for playing, and I'll see you soon, I hope. Bye.